barely 5 a.m. but we got up nice and early. It's just past 5:20 and there are a lot of people on the way to Angkor Wat already. It's kind of hard to make out the people, but you can see a lot of flashlights up ahead. And you can see the sun's already starting to come up. The lake on the other side, on the right side of Angkor Wat, is much better for sunrise. You can see the water is a lot clearer. The temple actually reflects off the water, but you still gotta wait until the sun kind of rises over the temple before you can get a shot like this. So that's a pro tip for you guys. When you come here, go to the lake on the right side. This is the main Angkor Wat temple. Oh. Huh? Oh yeah. This complex is so big. Makes you wonder what they use all this space for.
I think they had like a mini city in here.
Yeah.
Listen to this guy to find out.
Alright, pro tip number 2. See these guides for hire, just like tag along with them and listen to their explanations. Yeah.
It's like this. This is like the key stone. This is like the female stone.
In Hindu religion, they have a lot of like sexual symbols and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like they'll have penises, they'll have boobs, and like they'll have women and stuff. It's meant to distract from the real beauty
Of.
of the temple. So this isn't like, this is just distraction.
Are you distracted?
Yes. We've been talking about this for 30 seconds. Medusa. These are actually snakes, man. Is this a snake?
I don't know, man. They don't look like snakes that much.
Does that not look like a snake?
Oh, this is like hair. None of these look like
Okay,
snakes.
that's not a snake.
I don't think Medusa's Hindu, bro. You reckon this is a pool? The 4 holy pools that represents each one of the elements. So black and white. Rain?
Rain?
I think it's rain.
Oh yeah, no, you can see at the tops, it's like lower.
Yeah. Very different perspective from down here.
It's pretty cool actually.
Yeah. Alright, up to the second level now. Wow, it's a big open space here. Very impressive. I don't know just how much time they put into building all this stuff. And those steps are so steep.
Like, you know those temples in like Mexico? Like,
Yeah, pyramid kind of things.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see a pyramid.
Similar design. How do these people speak to each other? It's freaking Illuminati.
To the very top level of Angkor Wat, you have to line up, and they only allow 100 people on there at a time. So you have to line up for about 20 minutes just to get up there. I don't know where Aiden is. Kind of lost him. I don't know if he's already lining up and he's ditched me. These steps look really steep. At the very top, there are a few lookout points where you can get a panoramic view of the entire Angkor Wat complex. Looks really good. You can just see how big this place is. It's so massive. There's so many structures everywhere. And you can barely see the entrance in the horizon. Just how big this place is. Definitely worth the 15 minutes wait to get up here. The next temple is Angkor Thom, which is a complex of many temples around here. This here is the main one. It's called Bayong. It's a temple of faces. 37 towers with 4 faces carved on each one of them. See those faces right there, one for each direction. They're not quite sure what the faces are of. It's either the Buddha or the king. I don't think there's a consensus on what the faces are. Let's go up to the highest level. Oh wow. Here's where all the faces. Oh.
they all the same face?
I think so. But then no one knows what their face is of. It's legit like amazing here, man. Right next to Bayon is another big temple called, I think it's called Bafun. What do you reckon those little stools are for?
Probably a pond.
Aiden has accepted the challenge of climbing that thing in how long?
30 seconds.
Under 30 seconds. Alright, ready, set, go.
Careful.
The last stop in Angkor Dome complex is the terrace of the Leper King. So you see there's two levels. There's one on top, which is the terrace, and there's a little tunnel here carved out along the edges with a lot of intricate carvings. So I'm gonna go down, mainly because it seems like it's cool and shaded here. Oh, okay, you can immediately feel the temperature difference. I see a lot of carving, intricate carvings here. A lot of Buddha statues. So this is the Naga, so it's got a lot of different heads. It's like a very symbolic creature in Khmer culture. It's amazing how they hand carve all these sculptures. Must have taken a long time. On to our last temple of the day for the small circuit in Angkor Wat. This temple is called Thap Prom, and it's not a particularly big or special temple, but it is one of the most popular temples aside from Angkor Wat itself, because it appeared in a very memorable scene in Tomb Raider. So pretty much all the tourists come here to get that shot that they saw in Tomb Raider. So I'm gonna let you guys guess which shot it is when I find the location. See if you guys can remember that from Tomb Raider. I'm telling you, I'm sure when we see it, we'll know, because there'll be 100 people lining up to take photos.
I don't know.
Alright, found a bajillion tourists here, so this must be it. The big old Tomb Raider tree. So this is the tree made famous in Tomb Raider. Grows out of the building. So pretty much everyone comes here for a shot. I think the scene is when some little girl, some spirit of a little girl runs past here, and then Andrea Journey is like, oh, they gotta chase after them. A good tip is to come here during lunchtime, so around 12 o'clock. It will be really hot because the sun's in full force, but it means most of the tours right now, the group tours, are at lunch, so you do get a relatively short line, so there's not many people here. I believe this might be the scene where the little girl runs through the door underneath this tree, that door right there, and then Angelina Jolie chases after her. But I could be wrong, I haven't seen the movie in like 10 years.